Welcome to my kitchen again. This is a girl Andrea from Andrea Queenie's Kitchen. And you know the holidays is slowly approaching. And for the first time I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try out some candied yams. Because I've never done the candied yams. So I want you guys to leave a comment as to how good my candied yams came out when you did the recipe, okay? So I'm going to start here. So first to begin, I have some water boiling. Right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some salt. 1 tablespoon of salt into that boiling water and just cover it there a little bit. Now, this is what I'm going to be using. What do you call this? Candied yams? Sweet potatoes? I think they're all the same, but I saw yams, so I picked it up, okay? So what you do, you wash these yams out. Wash these yams out. Take out all the dirt and stuff like that has been on it. So I'm going to be using 4 yams. Okay? And I'm going to peel. Cut the top and the bottom. Okay, so this is how the yams, potatoes, whichever you want to call it, look like. Make sure you get all those little black spots off. Alright, so they have been washed. So as I said, I'm going to be using 4 of them. So what you do now, you want to cut it, you want to make it sort of uniform. You want to get it kind of uniform. So I'm going to cut it like 1 inch. Okay, so the yams has been chopped, and now I'm going to put it in the boiling water. Boil it until it's softened up. You don't want to take it and just pour it down in that water like that before you burn yourself. So I like to take my time in my kitchen and do my thing. Because you know, as I've said, this is the best part of my home. I love the kitchen. I really, really love the kitchen. So you want to immerse this in some salted water. And you want to cover it like, you make sure the water cover the potatoes or the yam. And you let it boil until it's kind of soft enough. And I'll come back with the ingredients, okay? Okay, the yam has been boiling for about 6 minutes. Now you don't want to overboil the yam. So you take your knife and you just stick it in here. You see? As long as it's tender, you can remove the yams from the pot. So you don't want them to break up and stuff like that. Hey, you take your time. Take your time with it. You don't want it to be mashed up. Right? And it's going to be finished cooked in the oven. Right, so I'm going to leave this here. And I'm going to empty this water. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to set the oven here at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, to bake. Okay? Okay, I'm going to be using 1 cup of sugar, white granulated sugar, 1 packed cup of brown sugar, 1 stick of butter. Right, you have essence, you have cinnamon, half teaspoon of cinnamon, half teaspoon of nutmeg. I'm going to grate this nutmeg. This nutmeg came directly from Grenada, right? Natural stuff, nothing powdered. And some ginger. This is when you crack the nutmeg, this is how it looks. It's a little nut. Okay, and this is the ginger. Some people use the powdered ginger, but I'm using the fresh ginger. So I'm going to use half teaspoon of ginger. And also the cinnamon spice, half teaspoon of cinnamon spice. Okay, so let me show you what I do now. Okay, so I have the oven heating is 345. Just now it's going to be 350 degrees. hot enough to put in the potato. Okay, so right now I'm going to put this medium to high, put the stove medium to high. It's 350 now, okay? Medium to high. I'm going to put in the stick of butter here. I'm going to put a stick of butter into the skillet. Alright? And just let it melt. Alright, in the meantime, I'm going to grate the ginger and the nutmeg. With half a teaspoon. Right? You have to be careful when you're grating this nutmeg. You have to make sure you hold on to this nutmeg, because what happens if you slip, you could grate your fingers. That is the old-fashioned way. I just love the smell of nutmeg. And it came straight from the island of Spice, where all the spices produced in the island of Grenada. So you're going to be using half teaspoon, okay? Right? And the ginger also. Let's give this a stir. You want this to melt. And you don't want it too high. You can lower the heat. Right? Lower the heat. And melt this bugger inside here. While that is melting, you put in the sugar. Brown sugar, white sugar. And you toss it around. You keep stirring. You'll have this sort of crystallized sort of look. Yeah, so this is, as I said, the sweet potato pie or sweet candied yams is a favorite in the US, and it's made around Thanksgiving time. It's a side dish. Okay? Half a teaspoon of nutmeg. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Throw that in. You put some vanilla essence also. And all of this is going to be in the bottom in the description box, okay? I'm going to put it for you guys. Now, you give this a stir. Wow, all that sweet flavor. Get all the corners. See how it's starting to bubble up? Bubbling. Right, that's what I like. Make all that bubbles come in a crystallization sort of format. Now, the ginger, I want half a teaspoon of ginger. I like to see that little ginger parts in it. Everybody have a different way of doing it. Right? And you keep stirring. Enjoy those sweet music from the Caribbean, the islands in the background, while Andrea bring this delicious recipe to your home. Keep stirring. I'm going to raise the heat up a little bit again. See how it's forming that bubbles? Right? And then it will sort of crystallize. It will leave the side of the frying pan. It smells so good already. Wow. And this will be in the oven for 45 minutes, about 45 minutes on one side. So 90 minutes total. Alright, so what I do, this has already been washed. I'm going to put the potatoes in here. You can layer it nicely if you want. While that bubble away. Oh, that smells so good already. Come back to this. Oh, this is smelling the ginger. Oh my goodness. Wow. See it form like a crystallized already. Turn the stove off. You take your time and pour. Try to get all the areas of the sweet potato covered with this real tasty looking sauce. And you want to get all of it. Wow. Wow, look at that. Looking like it's already ready to eat. But you know what? You gotta wait. You gotta wait. I'm gonna get some foil. Cover it with foil. Cover it with foil. And I'm gonna stick it in the oven for 45 minutes. So here we go. Stick it in there for 45 minutes and I'll be back. Okay. The potatoes has been in the oven for 45 minutes, so let's look at it. Oh my goodness, look at it. Wow. Wow. You see the thicken, how the sauce has thickened? Look how it's thickened nice. And the potatoes, oh, I'm just going to flip it over. I'm just going to flip it over. And I will let it cook in this oven for another 45 minutes. Right? I'll let it cook for another 45 minutes. Let it cook for another 45 minutes. And in the meantime, let me show you what I'm going to do. In the meantime, I'm going to top it with some marshmallows. I'm using these marshmallows. And let me show you the size of the marshmallows. This is the size of the marshmallows. It's like about 1 inch. So what I do, I want to make it a little smaller. So what I did is to take the scissor and sort of cut it. So when the yams has about 15 minutes remaining in the oven, I'm going to take it out and I'm going to coat the top with the marshmallows and put it back until this is sort of golden brown. Okay, melted down. So I'll be back. Okay, guys, this Thanksgiving favorite. I'm checking up on it now. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look how thick and nice that sauce is and look how green sumptuous that looks in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this out of this oven, guys. And I'm going to, let me close the oven a little bit. I'm going to take the marshmallow and line it on top here. Okay, you see, I have put the marshmallows on top of the candied yam. I'm going to put it back in the oven until they are melted and have this nice sort of brownish, crispy, crusty sort of texture. Okay, this already looks so edible and tasty, but I'm going to put it back in the oven for probably another 15 minutes, okay? So I'm going to seal it over again. And here it goes, back in the oven. 15 minutes again, and it should be all done. And I'll see you again, 15 minutes. Okay, by this time, the candied yams has been completed in the oven. And I'm going to taste my first trial of this sumptuous side dish, Thanksgiving side dish, you understand? So here we go. Oh my goodness, look at that, look at that, look at it. Let me describe it for you. It's like, you know, the clouds just above in the sky, you understand? And below the clouds is an ocean of people, all different colors. Oh my God, this thing looks so good. This is going to be one of the best tasting candy yam ever. So let's pull it out and see. I can't try it out because it's really hot. But if you look, Look at that candy yam. Look at the sauce thick and nice. Look at the marshmallows has been melted. Perfection at its best. So guys, go down there in that description box and you're gonna see the ingredients for this real sumptuous side dish for Thanksgiving. Alright? And I want you to ask you down there one time, hit that red subscription button, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment and tell me how you find it came out after you have made it and tried it out. So this is your girl Andrea. Enjoy the music and I'll be bringing loads of Thanksgiving videos for you guys. I'm saying now, good night.